this row of tomatoes, these first tomato plants are my San Marzano. They're looking really good right now. A lot of blooms on them. My garden is usually behind everybody else's. I start my own seeds. I do have a grow light, but I don't have a greenhouse. And the cucumbers down there in between some of the tomato plants are a burpless cucumber I got seed from a friend at church. And they're looking real good. And there's a basil that I started from seed. It looks real pretty. More San Marzanos. And that's the last San Marzano, and then after that are Roma tomatoes. And they have a lot of blooms on them as well. I do have some little tomatoes. They're still pretty tiny. I think this is the biggest one I've seen so far. I've got some of them tied up. One of these tomatoes, my cats were playing out in the yard and they knocked this one over. So I tied it up and it still looks like it's doing pretty good. And that's the last of the Romas. And there is a volunteer, I think it's Blue Spice basil. Planted that 1 year and I haven't had to plant any since. It volunteers everywhere. And these cucumbers down here at the end, we've already harvested some little cucumbers off of them. They're the Bait Alpha cucumber, I believe that's what they're called. And they're pretty tasty. In this row, we have okra. It's a red variety. I don't know the official name for it. I got the seed from a friend, another friend at church. And they had real good germination. They are from seeds he saved from the previous year. But they're doing real good too. And I did plant some sunflowers in between there where the okra didn't germinate. But I haven't seen any of them pop up yet. Trying to make a little bit of a shade for my tomatoes that are on the east side of the okra. The okra is the last thing in my garden. And I've got 98 green bean plants that I sowed the seed and they have sprouted. Germination was really good. And then right here, we've got another double row of green beans. The germination, same seed, purchased at the same time, planted 2 weeks later. And the germination was not as good. Maybe I planted at the wrong moon sign, I don't know. And then this row, I've got Mississippi pink eye peas, and their germination is not great either. I planted them the same time that I planted the 2 rows of green beans that the germination wasn't as good as the first time I planted. And then in this row, I've just got some herbs planted. And then up here, I've got Arkansas Traveler tomatoes. That's what these first ones are. And I've got lots of blooms on them, and those plants are looking really nice too. And then the tomatoes down here are Dad's Sunset. And I'm seeing more of that blue spice basil coming up everywhere. And then I've got cayenne peppers. These 4 right here are cayenne. Let me go around this other side for the peppers. Got cayenne peppers. Some of their leaves are turning yellow. I think I need to fertilize them. Here's a pepper. It's kind of growing wonky. There. Here's the cayenne. Oh, look at this cayenne. I'm real excited for my peppers. This little guy is a habanero. This is the shortest one of the peppers. And then I think this one is a Santaka. It's a Japanese pepper. I've never grown it before. Look, there's a pepper right there. And it's supposed to be hot too. And then I have an early jalapeno. My only jalapeno plant. I planted more of them, but they didn't germinate. And then I have pepperoncini peppers. Lots of blooms on that one. And there's one little pepper. Well, there's a couple more down here at the bottom. They're looking really good. I think this is a pepperoncini too. I had several of those. Yep, looks like it. Several of those sprouted and grew. And then I have bell peppers and banana peppers down here. And right here is a Kajari melon that volunteered. And I was real excited. We planted Kajari melon 2 years ago, and I've had some volunteer every year since. And in this area right here, I don't have anything planted yet. I'm thinking I'm going to plant some artichokes and maybe some more herbs. I've just been in the mood to plant seeds this year, but this is my garden for 2025.